Hello everyone, I am your host Super Dubes, bringing you down this crooked path known as Crooked Man. To let you know up front what's going on right now. Whenever I first played this portion of the game, it was during a live stream, so I already know what's going to go on. But even more so, whenever I was trying to do the Let's Play of it with my live commentary, it didn't record the commentary. So this is post-commentary after the fact, so you're going to see some editing in there where it's going to fast-forward me running around, so that way it's not all just slow walking through corridors without real commentary over it, me cracking jokes like I was while playing it. So without further ado or explanation to how I screwed up, let's get this video started. If you remember last time, we were here with Fluffy, exploring the hospital, trying to figure out what was going on. What I figured out I had to do was to go into this director's room here to find a puzzle that I have to find 6 puzzle pieces for that his daughter left me. And of course she hid all the pieces, director. What kind of a horror puzzle game would this be if I didn't have to go find pieces to a strange puzzle that I have no real reason to want to solve? See, and the hint paper tells you a bunch of different hints, telling you where to find the different puzzle pieces. And there I got the Y piece. And here I'm going to show you the hint paper. Flour is good, wash your hands, where do you have lunch, give me a call, nurses know that, and get close to the sky. All of which are hints that tell you generally where to find the other puzzle pieces. The one that we found here was flour is good. And then the next puzzle piece we're about to go get is in the nurses' station, which is nurses know that. And then from here we're going to the cafeteria to get you eat here. Now to fast forward to give us a call, on the 3rd floor of the clinic side is the public phone, which is where you find the F piece. And then in the bathroom, also on the 3rd floor in the ladies' room, you find the A piece. And then of course, like any good horror game, well, not really any good horror game, most horror games in general of this ilk, which I really wouldn't label this game as horror, it's more strange psychological stuff. The child has to go pee. And in the words of Fluffy, I believe is,
Mr. David, I have to go pee-pee now, because I'm a stupid little boy, and I don't know how to hold my urine.
that's the gist of what he said, at least. And then here, of course, like any game of this ilk, you have problems when he's in the bathroom of him getting locked in.
Mr. David, I can't get out. Am I gonna be stuck in here forever?
It's okay, Fluffy. I'll get you out right away. I'm off to get a hammer. So you have to get this hammer in the storage area. But he says, oh, I'm not going to carry this giant hammer around for no reason. So first you have to examine the wall there and listen to high-pitched Fluffy crying. And then get the hammer and go back to the wall. I love the screaming sound effects in this game. What can I use? Can it be the hammer I picked up downstairs? I'm coming to get you, Fluffy. Stand back. You will knock 4 times. Okay, Fluffy. Show me where that crooked man touched you on this crooked doll.
Mr. David? I'm a little baby.
And then... Come on past me. It doesn't take that long for people to read. See, I would be crying too, Fluffy, don't worry. If I saw someone that looked like the crooked man with blood dripping from his mouth, smiling, and black eyes, and he just looked at me and said, "Found you," I would be crying too, because that would be a terrifying sight. Yeah, I'm proud of you, Fluffy. Let's get going. We don't want to stay in this bathroom any longer than we have to. It smells like urine and like, strange decaying poop. Yes, you're waiting for Mama. But while you're waiting for Mama, let's get out of here. And I'm not going to give you time to wash your hands. If you even think about washing your hands, I'm leaving your ass in this bathroom. Come on, Fluffy, stop sobbing. You're not a baby. You're a big boy, aren't you? Fluffy, wow, you're a big boy now. And then from here, I needed to get to the roof. So, I didn't remember if I had already used the pass key or not. I went to check. I hadn't. So I come up to the 4th floor to show you guys the hint. You have to remember the bed in the second room on the 2nd floor, trash in the 1st room on the 3rd floor, and then the board on the 3rd room on the 4th floor. To get the numbers 716, that opens up the door to the roof access. And then here you find out that there's wires holding the door shut. So you have to go back to the medicine room to get the hydrogen bromide to break through the wires to open the door to the roof. And Fluffy runs out because he's super excited that he's outside. Yes, I'm certain your mother will be here soon for you, Fluffy. There is nothing telling me otherwise, other than the fact that we haven't seen a single other living person in this hospital, and we've traveled about the entire hospital. And then, of course, more flashbacks that relate David to the person that he's walking around with. Don't remind me of Shirley, Mom. Shirley was a bitch that left me because I was too nice. Who leaves someone because they're nice? Yeah, sure, Mother. I'll support the woman who just walked out on me for no reason. Yeah, she's very kind. My mother always cared about me. That's why I put her in a hospital, so I didn't have to ever see her again. Psychiatrist at local hospital commits suicide. Early this morning, a doctor employed at the hospital killed himself. Boo-hoo, get on with life. And before you leave the roof, make sure you climb up and get the M piece. Now you start to head downstairs to go back to the director's room. When you hear this disgusting ass noise. And it's the Crooked Man eating the embryo statue. Why in the world would you want to get that close to him, David? Do you want to die that bad? That you want to be like, hey buddy, what you doing? Oh shit, you just knocked me into a wall. And then Crooked Man's like, screw you, David, I got this little boy to chase down. I love me some little boy meat. I've gotta chase after that monster. But I'm going to do it really slowly, with shadows covering my eyes. I'll catch you, monster. Just you wait. Oh, fire extinguisher. Just you wait. I'm coming for you. I have to say, Fluffy. Oh, the fire extinguisher that I saw earlier. Am I gonna spray him with it? Nope, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of him with it and throw him against the wall. No, he's not hurt. You just saved his life.
Mr. David! little boy.
It's not your fault. Don't be distraught. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but this kind of thing happens all the time. If we had noticed a little sooner... Yeah, we all know that strange occurrences with giant monsters happen all the time, and that they should be noticed sooner so that way you don't pass out because you had just recently had brain trauma. Yeah, you want your mama. We know that. Grow up, son. If you want to follow me, if you're gonna want to follow me, you better stop crying. You got that? Okay, then you wait here. I'll go ahead and leave. Yeah, he should, but you don't want him following you. He's a whiny little baby boy. You know what? You're lucky, Fluffy, that it's David and not me, because I'd leave your ass crying in this hallway. Yeah, I'm not gonna promise there won't be monsters, but I'll protect you if we see any. Or at least I'll try to. And then from here you go downstairs to the director's room, because now we have all the pieces to solve the puzzle that we really don't have any reason to want to solve. I think David's just like, oh, it's a puzzle. I need to solve it because I have OCD, and whenever I see an unsolved puzzle, I'm compelled to solve it. And then you get all the letters you've got, obviously is used to spell family. I think this is probably the easiest puzzle in the game. Now we have a gun and bullets. So next time... Oh, there he is. Yeah, I was about to say, next time we run into Chuckles, we could shoot his ass. Fluffy, get behind me so I can shoot him. Don't stand there trembling in the line of fire. Are you stupid? Of course you're gonna run away like a stupid little boy. Now, I wonder where they ran off to. It's not like they ran off to the roof so we could have an epic showdown on the rooftop between David and the Crooked Man. There's no way that could possibly be the case. Oh, that is the case. Okay. Alright, the first thing I'm going to show off here, after the save point, is something I did completely on accident the first time I did this. But I'm going to try to do it on purpose this time. Show you who my true enemy is. Die, Fluffy! Die! I love that scream. Yeah, now for the actual fight. The epic rooftop battle between David and the Crooked Man. Where I almost shoot Fluffy several times. Luckily, I think he has a certain amount of HP, though, so you might be able to shoot him maybe once or twice before you accidentally kill him. And then here you Sparta kick Crooked Man's ass off the rooftop. So you think he'd remember, though, the last time he tried to kick him into the abyss, Crooked Man came back with a vengeance. And then all of a sudden, Fluffy gets the shadowy eyes of doomed thinking in Japanese anime and animation in general, I guess. Where you know someone is having a bad time or thinking bad things when the shadows are covering their eyes. She's not coming because she hates you. Yes, that's what I just said. You're not listening. You think you got wax in your ears. It's not your fault you were born ginger. That being said, I don't think he's ginger. I don't remember what his picture looks like. I'm a tough kid. I just scream like a little bitch all the time. And then now, David, too, suffers from the eye shadows of death. And from here he's like, what am I doing here? I have nothing to do here. I'm just gonna leave. So from here, you go to the front door of the hospital. And then you hear a woman crying. Could that be Fluffy's mother? Yeah, that's good. So let's just get the fuck out. We don't need to stay here for him. Then I'm fast forwarding this because I'm going back to the roof. Because I want to show you a glitch I found on the stream. If you go back to the roof, you see Crooked Man and baby boy Fluffy out here just playing. You can't interact with either of them. You can just run around them. I just thought it was a silly glitch and that I would share it. I have no idea what causes it. It's probably some event marker somewhere that's messed up. Then you come to the basement, to the room which I can only assume is the morgue. Hey, you lady, you got a lot of explaining to do. What are you doing leaving a little kid here all by himself like that? To play with a man that has a crooked, limp neck. Wait a minute. You're my mom? Every time I see her saying Davy, I just think 8 Crazy Nights. That whole scene, the "Let it out, Davy." You were sick. I had to leave you in the hospital. But you don't even remember me anymore. You thought my name was Tim. Yeah, choke that bitch. You're not my mother. She's in the hospital with a really bad brain. She can't even remember that I'm her son. Just like it did then. Flashback. The screaming in this game is just so ridiculous. Who are you? What are you doing in my house? I'm gonna keep on breaking my china until you get out. Plates be damned. Yeah, let's take a rest for today. I'm just getting back from work. I don't want to put up with your old... Stop breaking the plates! I'm tired of putting up with your old woman shit. So either you go to bed, or I'll put you to bed. Those are your two choices. Oh, you're not my mother then, huh? So I guess you won't mind if I choke you. Yeah. Yeah. Murderer! Somebody! Murderer! David? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, stop! Let go! You're trying to kill her? Those are stupid voices that I imagine for the characters whenever I play games. And listen to that sound to it. I can't tell if it's a kitten purring or me on her throat. Well, that one was obviously an ambulance. So this is why she's in the hospital. Because you choked her, made her weak, to where she can't have her operation yet. Good for you, David. Good for you. But you go visit, it's not like you abandoned her. Uh-oh. He said the word crooked. I think that means he's having bad thoughts. Well, anyway, that's the end of Scene 3 with Fluffy. I will go ahead and end this video for now, and hopefully next time, whenever I try to make a video, I will remember to record my voice while I'm playing the game, as opposed to having to do post-commentary like this. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you next time. Bye-bye.